And we're live.
God, good feeling, isn't it, to go live?
Oh dear. Late nights.
Indeed.
How you feeling now, buddy?
Mate, this is the first time I get up so late in a long time. I got up literally 20 minutes ago.
When I saw the message, I was like, he's 100% just got up.
Oh, yeah. I've got this new, you know, where like we host like a foster family. I think I told you about little kittens. I told you.
Your cat. Yeah.
Yeah, and he starts looking for his brothers and sisters at night. So I went to sleep with him instead of sleeping with Sarah because he's isolated in the guest room.
Right.
So I went to in that room and got unfolded the bed and everything. But he just goes, he's looking for his brother and sister all night. So I've got to like reassure him, come back to bed. It's all right. Don't worry. I'm your brother now. For the time being.
Poor cat. It's got no chance.
And so just was doing that and then watched a series whilst trying to reassure him and stay with him. You know, adds up. Finally, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Like shit.
Yeah, it's always the way. No, I was really ill yesterday. I was like, what is going on? I think it's like cabin fever, probably.
Yeah, mate. True. You're right, Lewis. Right, so today, my friend Fred has no banners up, but today we're doing the grand final. Wow.
Hang on,
grand final. Well, there's no capital letters. It's not dramatic enough. Sorry, mate.
Go, buddy. Is that a bit better?
Hi, Seb. Here is a banner. So you had everything planned. Wow.
Mate, I was ready.
Leeds against Halifax 2019 grand final happening in Medway Park as well. Home of Wiltshire Rugby League.
Yeah, mate.
A different game, isn't it?
Completely different. You'll see how far the sort of skill gap jumps again within a year. But I mean, like we say, 2008 wasn't the best year for either team. 2018 wasn't the best year for either team on that game. I mean, yeah, no. Leeds got the win. They came out victorious. But watching that back, it was a bit like I don't think they felt sure in what was going on.
Yeah. Oh, they were capable of producing much better.
Oh, hell yeah. They capitalised on the many mistakes there.
Mullall saying that he plays this one and they win. Not sure that's how it. No, that's not how it went though, because I played this one. Mate. I flew over.
You played a lot of finals though last time, and you know.
Right. So, just to repeat for people judging out there, this game was mid-September. My season in France finishes beginning of May.
Oh, sorry, this is the
end of April, beginning of May. Whole of May, June, July, August, September and a half. So it's like 4 months and a half, nearly 5 months away from rugby, away from sports in general because it's too hot here. You know, in summer is where I turn into this musician mode and I'm doing all sorts of gigs and concerts all over the place. Not rugby. So if I look fat, slow, that is the reason. I did not have any training.
I love the fact that you have excuses ready for every game. Every game you play, you're like, well, this is the reason why. At some point, that's just got to be the norm, hasn't it?
Unfortunately, no. That's not the norm.
What game haven't we done where you're like, oh, if I look a bit sluggish here, it's because I'm pretty sure it's all of them.
World Cup final.
Well, you're right. That was Tim's fault that you looked a bit sluggish.
Salut Nicolas, ça va ou quoi? Tu fais encore la trompette ou quoi?
Yep. Let's just tee up this stream. Boom. Oh yeah, this is the year of our league taking over as well, which is the official rugby league streaming service. Yeah.
Good stuff.
It's when rugby league. Yeah, you finish eating, mate. Don't mind us. But why were you sluggish again? Because of how long was that? Oh, sorry, you've got a mouthful. I'll just wait.
Mate, I just couldn't do it. There was no training. There was no sport going on. I was ultra busy working, like a lot of working, but yeah. So you just, get there. You haven't pushed your wheelchair. A wheelchair is a sport. It's really tiring for your shoulders and everything. So if you haven't pushed a chair in 5 months and you jump in and do a game with that kind of intensity, it's a hard one, tough one.
Yeah, we're all going to find that one out.
And so this morning, getting up in a rush, looking for a bowl to serve my cereals in.
What is that? It looks.
Couldn't find any, so this is where I press my lemons usually.
Oh dear.
Without the top, of course. I'm done.
Ready?
I'm ready. Nicolas préfère 6 seconds done.
So this is funny.
I'm pretty sure he meant see, sex, and son. Exactly, yeah. I do still play the trumpet, Nicolas. Bien sûr que je joue encore la trompette. Mais là, tous mes concerts sont annulés à cause du corona.
How's the volume for this?
Don't have any sound. Like literally nothing. I'm pretty sure you forgot to add audio.
No, I definitely did.
Mais Nico, maintenant je tourne à 130 concerts par an, comme ça. Donc c'est cool. J'ai beaucoup de spectacles, quoi. Mis à part cette année où j'ai tout annulé. Donc je suis dans la merde. En gros, c'est ça. Je suis dans la merde cette année.
Right, one sec. I just reloaded the page.
Yeah, mate, don't worry. I'm used to you being unprepared. I'm the only good host in this.
You say that, and then you sit in.
I got sound now. It's a bit low. Yeah, but I'm not hosting. If I was hosting, I would have, boom, been out and ready. I'll host on Friday if you want to show you how it's done.
Cheers, buddy.
Salut, Joel. God, we're gonna have to do this stream in French, mate. We've only got French people on.
Lewis speaks French, so you're all good.
And Leeds and Halifax now poised.
So I see Jean-Marie. Yeah, sometimes time. Je joue moi avec la 13 Benz, avec Soy Rock, Ioli Beach, enfin, plusieurs groupes différents. Parfois des enregistrements par-ci par-là. Et Jean-Marie, je le vois de temps en temps, pas autant qu'avant. Il a le même ventre que toi maintenant, si tu veux savoir. So, I missed that. We just watched the
Leeds
lineup.
And now we're going into...
So people wondering what D is. D is disabled.
LM is limited movement, and AB is what they call able-bodied, but obviously...
Is Martin Norris limited movement? Wow.
He's down, is it? Yeah. And then we've got this Nathan, actually. Why are you down as... you're not down as disabled?
He's down as nothing. They just forgot to add it.
Okay.
Right, so let's just analyse what Nathan Mullall does that's so great that helps Halifax win this game.
He's the glue that keeps the team together. I've told you this.
Yeah.
That championship grand final being a 10, this is looking at 15. Between 15 and 20, it's going to be really quick.
So I flew in 2 days before this or something.
There you go, there's your mention.
There's a new addition in Sebastian Bachara from the England setup. He's going to make a real difference today. He's going to bring some intensity and some speed. So I really can't call this one. It's going to be a really, really tough game.
Unfortunately, that's not what I bring because I was so fat and slow. But I did bring something.
Right, let's scrub up to where the...
Hi, Tim. Tim, thanks for your email. You know what? I never realised that because there's international rules that I've read many times, but they ref differently in France. So I asked David, who's here right now, about this slowing down the tag. I haven't had time to read his message entirely, but because in France they always whistle a penalty if you don't take the tag straight away, or if you put your hand on one tag and then take it off and take the other tag.
Oh, we definitely delaying the tag pull is definitely something they call up here a bit. It's not as
so that's what I thought. They call it everywhere, but it's not in the international rules. It's not an actual law.
But that's the thing is there's a few rules that are like that, which you play towards, but they get called, but they're not actually sort of written down as such. But I think it's just something that's been slowly added in more and more.
Yeah.
Especially with the delay. All right. Let's find the kickoff because they've got all their bloody ceremony coming out and stuff.
Salut Christophe.
Boom.
Hi Shelley. Shelley's getting in because she knows her son has an excellent performance today. Hat trick and all. There you go, kick off. There you go, first catch. You can tell already my pushers aren't that fast already, you can tell, but I do get the job done. I don't fall over like a dick. So this is classic triangle. People have heard about triangle now. We've mentioned it. If you haven't, I'm pretty sure Jack mentions it in his condiment training. Jack ruins the triangle. God, what is already?
Hey, I'm pretty sure Wayne just outpushed you then.
No. I pushed on the outside of him. Yeah, good cover. Nah, that wasn't down, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was basically just put pressure on him.
Forced him, yeah. Good pressure from Halifax there. They were forced to kick it out. They couldn't do anything. So that's a dropout.
Good start from Halifax.
Already though, the speed is very different.
But the speed of play, we're not actually going physically fast.
I mean, the tap of the ball coming in.
Oh, here he is, the star, Nathan Mullall.
Look at that, got his two, takes the tag. Right, let's go.
Mate, that is perfect though, honestly. Like, people look at that. He braked for 3 seconds before getting tagged, but he's still got 2 men, and that's a perfect tackle. See, that was slower because he fell down.
Floated pass down the far side. Halifax looking dangerous.
So yeah, watch that back. I'll explain what happened right there.
I mean, yeah. All right.
So wait, go back again and pause. Right. So the idea here is, it was a set play that we saw at training.
Comes off.
But obviously the night before. Pause it. Let me explain first.
Off of this one.
Yeah. So Jack takes it, and then he takes another triangle, and then Jack's going to take it inside, and I'm going to push towards the same way as him, and then suddenly go back on the other side. So James is supposed to come in, and I'm supposed to zoom off on the left wing. And we did this at training a couple of times.
Did at training? Oh.
Just the night before. But then what happened is Jack took me out. I didn't want to go at all, but he took me to the pub to meet some of his mates that were sponsoring his new wheelchair or whatever. And then it got out of control, mate. Honestly, I didn't appreciate it at all. I hated Jack that night and the day afterwards and the day afterwards, because he just gave me pints and pints. His mates were giving me pints, and I said, no, please, no, I've got a final to play tomorrow. I'm already not in shape. I do not want to do this. I want to put every chance on my side. Just didn't listen to me, just gave me pints. I said, oh, seriously, mate, I don't want it. Thank you. And he bought it, and so I've bought it now. I'm like, God. So this is why I was kind of slow. So if you go press play now.
So I just added a.
So what's going to happen? I'm going to zoom.
I feel like this.
I'm supposed to zoom onto the left. Yeah. You could put that every time I start explaining things.
Yeah, this is a stable part of this.
I also think I'm used to being a very speedy, fast player, and I could be there with a couple of pushes. And that day, because I wasn't in good shape, I was surprised how slow I was to get to some places. So I needed to, take a few more pushes before I could actually be somewhere where I'm not used to that. So thank you, James. Very gripping story. Yep. So what you're going to see right now is Jack was supposed to give it to me on the wing, and I was supposed to be arriving with speed and zoom past him, and I was slightly late and didn't have enough speed. So I'm supposed to be there now.
Floated pass down the far side.
So yeah.
Right. Yeah, not much zooming.
We still made quite a lot of meters.
Talking to Nathan. Watch you and Nathan on this.
What do I do?
Look, you go to pretend to help him up.
I think he said, I'm all right, mate, don't worry. I was going to help him, and he said, no, it's all right. Pretty sure this is where James elbows me in the face.
Over for the first score.
And I look at Steve Abel and I say, did you not see that?
Chara to Leeds. Well,
Watch this again, you'll see the elbow go into my face. I tried to get him onto the stream today. He does not go for the ball at all. He just goes for my bam. See his right arm.
Over for the first score.
And I was looking at Steve and did you not see that? Bloody hell.
Leeds, well, they've had 2 sets to defend.
Oh dear.
Both came very close from Halifax.
Fred should be Seb's reason for bad play when he doesn't have Tim to blame.
Yeah.
What are you on about? Pretty sure I missed a few tackles today because I'm fat and slow as well.
Defending to do at the start of this grand final, and now they
I mean, you said that just at the right time, buddy.
Well, I didn't initially miss that tackle. I kind of
You definitely missed that tackle, buddy.
no, it wasn't my man.
Whose man was it?
Well, it's this way of being marker. That's not being marker. Go back. Watch Rob being marker. When you're marker, your job is to cover for that channel there. And this he doesn't. He just looks and watches him go by. That's true. As a marker, you're supposed to that space between you and your fellow defender is supposed to be you blocking that area, and he just let Nathan go right into it. That's your job as marker.
Oh, Rob.
And then I was a bad cover.
James Simpson. Collins once again. Great ball movement, but the tackle was complete. So Tom Halliwell will have to play the ball. Collins.
See, they've noticed I'm the weakest link, and they're all trying to get past me now.
Half break, can he get the ball down? Joshua Butler.
Yeah, they allow that.
That was bad.
Well, the celebration
So,
from Leeds
watch back to Cherdy.
between the pair of them. Half break,
Yeah.
can he get the ball
So
down?
Jack didn't have Cherdy on him.
Butler.
No, he reached.
He reached instead, yeah.
Back again between the pair of them. Half break, can he get the ball down? Joshua Butler.
So would that be a try or a dive in France?
The celebration from Leeds, the try is awarded.
For me, that'll be a dive in France.
The Rhinos have the first points
I
on the
mean,
board.
okay.
Huge confidence to Leeds.
Wait, watch it back. Let me see his front wheels.
No, his front wheels weren't near the try line, but he was in the motion of going down for the try line when he got hit.
Back again between the pair of them.
But look, he goes down and then he goes over. So his front wheels aren't
It
over.
might have been a try because, yeah, I don't know.
Well, the
I think that might have been.
celebration
David, pour toi, c'est un essai ou un plongeon, ça?
T'es
encore là.
Down and the Rhinos have the first points on the board.
En France.
Confidence to Leeds there. The first time they've had the ball in the right part of the field and they come away.
We'll see what the main French ref says.
That's an interesting one because it's such a hard one to judge, man. Because it happens to me all the time. Whenever I lean forward, if someone hits my chair's going to go flying.
Yeah, I think I would have allowed that actually, because it's not as if he forces the ball over. He doesn't jump. It's because Jack doesn't have Cherdy and Wayne rolls back into him. But he does actually get through the gap. So no, I think fair play to Josh there. I think that's a try. Jack is going to get so angry at me during this game. And so is Wayne, both saying how shit I am. They didn't watch themselves the year before, did they?
Some Rhino shirts, some old style Rhino shirts in the crowd over on the far side. A fair few different eras of blue and amber.
Oh, I forgot my coffee.
Halifax with the dabbed kick-off down the middle.
So who else is Ryan's on and Simo?
Yeah. Wait, can you maybe just put your mouse in the middle of the screen and not move because we've got all the info like the play and all that. But yeah.
Oh, what? Right, move the mouse. Oh, sorry, dude.
Ryan Richardson.
Oh, there you go. That's it now.
I thought you said move your mouth. I was like, what?
Mouse, yeah.
Quick play and the dab inside, no tackle, so he's going right to left and still going, sees a gap.
See, so watch that back. Yeah. So the whole idea there, press pause now. The whole idea is we know they do this, and it's called hovering defense or whatever you call it. But we're all supposed to keep our line because we know Leeds do it a lot and do loads of offloads. So if we just keep all our lines up like this, they don't have any gaps, so there's no way they can get through. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but Mull turns around and gives them the gap. He doesn't stay on that line, and then as soon as
Ryan.
I know, but he should stay on the same. So watch it back slowly. He actually turns inside instead of staying on the same line. So he suddenly starts pushing backwards when it's not his job to. He's got to stay on the wing there, which gives him a tiny bit of room to.
Yeah, he was doing cover for Ryan then if he cut back inside, but he didn't realise that Tom got past Rob and Jack.
This offloading game's really making that Halifax defence work hard.
And the dab through on the last underneath the post. Will it sit up in goal? It will. Halifax have to get the ball back. They will drop out. Leeds have found their composure very quickly here.
Seems David's not with us anymore because he hasn't answered my question.
Restart though. Look at that. It's popped up nicely. Great pickup.
Some collision here.
From Collins. Yeah, they had a head of steam up there. Sebastian Bashara didn't miss.
Sebastian Bashara didn't miss, is what he said.
Yeah, that chase off of Markham was non-existent then, man.
Halliwell. To Ryan Richardson once again on halfway. Leeds leading 6-0. And look at the speed of the play the ball. Back to Richardson. Can he wrestle his way clear down the middle? No.
So Wayne just did what he does again at marker.
Yeah, spun around.
What's it back? I want to. So I think the whole
ball's already gone. No, everyone's
yeah. The whole gap comes from him doing that though. The whole hole there.
Yeah, because you're on the other side of him.
I do get my man though. So if you watch back, I stop Tom because they're 3-on-1.
So it's from this tackle here. Yeah. At the moment, the only person on this side you've got is Nathan Malone.
Yeah, and Jack's on the other side.
Yeah, Jack comes all the way over.
Get his tag. I stop Scraps, and then there's still.
Yeah. So the other thing there that was happening as well, it looked like Rob was trying to swap back with Jack. So watch from here. So you've got Rob on the outside, and he comes over to cover, and he's like, right, back to my wing when they drive this side. So there's no one here.
Oh yeah, I didn't see what Rob was doing.
Yeah, there's a few swaps that were trying to go on after that play.
Miscommunication there. I think sometimes people think, yeah, I'm a winger, I've got to be on the wing.
No,
whereas, I mean, wheelchair rugby league is a sport where you can't just have a fixed set position. Unfortunately,
play five. Don't get me wrong. Offensive roles, yeah, you can swap them around, but defensive, you've got to be able to play every role.
Oh yeah, and just sometimes you've got to change all the time, change sides. But that was badly defended from everyone. And Wayne's turn there at marker again, same as 2018. It just kills everything. It's such a bad habit. Because he turns out, I mean, there's no point in him being marker.
This was great. So we're obviously all here. I'm in the stands there with the rest of the Argonaut lot. And watch this kick. So this kick goes to Lewis in the stand, right? And all year, Joe's been dogging on Lewis about catching a ball. And he palms this one away. Look at Joe. Are you kidding me? Catch the ball. He's literally having a go at him the whole time. He's like, what are you doing? He's still going.
Council really supportive.
Still going on. So this is it again. I was late then. Watch it back. I think I was supposed to do that set play again on the left wing. It was free as well. There was no one there, and I'm so late. Mate, it just wasn't going up to my brain quick enough. I was like,
Halifax. Bashara, what a pass into the corner.
So I do make up for it with that.
Yeah.
Big decision now.
Quick thinking that. Quick decision making. I don't think this side's the right one. Let's see what's on the other side. Bam. Bam.
Fantastic stuff.
Left to right and then back.
Oh, that's a really close one as well.
And the try awarded.
The one thing they've started doing now, I know, is if you're sort of in motion of a ball, already putting the ball down, and there's
you watch the whole try back. Yeah, in motion
right.
of putting it down. Yeah, that's a rule in France as well. Once
Yeah,
you're in motion, it's a try anyway.
Yeah,
but before that again.
Unless it's sort of like drastically tagged, then they go down. Like, it's so hard to get those calls now.
That's the replay. I want to see the actual thing.
Oh, sorry, mate. Jesus Christ. The one good thing you do.
Again, more. I want to see their position, but what happened?
They drew over and forgot about Rob.
Watch it back, please.
Oh,
there you go. So more here.
So you cut across.
3 players on that left.
Over, and they forget about Rob on the wing.
I want to pass into the corner. Oh, has he got the ball down? It's close. Was the tackle complete?
I think because James and Nathan were doing the right thing coming over, but then it's just Ryan that should have stayed instead of coming over.
But the thing is he didn't even come over. He just sort of hovered over that side. He didn't even like make an effort to try and get.
He was like between both. He didn't make any decision.
Yeah.
And that's what I've mentioned a few times about just keeping that clear mind and making sure you know what's happening in front of you, not over there where the ball is. Sometimes in front of you, there's things that are happening.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, that shouldn't have gone through.
To playing off the kicking team.
It's not one I've tried to master myself. I guess similar principles to the running game is lining it up and following through with your hand as opposed to foot. So it's line it up,
swinging it, hope for the best.
The ball is below the axle and it is deemed a try. Tag is taken. Yep. See that, Tim? See that pass? I hope you all learn how to do a pass like that one day.
Oh, God.
Here come Halifax, buoyed by that score.
Silly hop.
Down the middle through Jack Brown.
Give it.
Every single time he carries the ball.
Wayne was gone then.
Slow retreat here from Leeds.
Out the back door. Shara does well to stay in his wheelchair there. Like he was going to hit the deck.
It's good cover. Good scrambled D though from Leeds there.
Yeah. It's good D there.
What's in the changing rooms?
Oh yeah, I forgot you got locked into the changing rooms.
Oh, I did. I think I might have been having a shit or something, and then they came and locked the door. And then when I wanted to get out, the game was about to start, and I was locked in the changing rooms. Like, hello. I'm lucky. I had my phone with me.
Halifax.
Mate, I wouldn't have.
Really good set. What a carry here though from Josh Butler.
Well, it's up to games, mate. Phone goes in the bag. That's that done.
What's interesting there when you watch Josh is we've mentioned that when someone's carrying a ball in one hand, he's gonna evade the other side nearly 99% of the time, and he does it there. He's just holding the ball on it in his left hand, and he does 3 times the same evasion on the right side.
Collins, 5th and last. Will they go aerial? Yes, they will. Big hit after the.
Good hands, Miller.
That was all legal. That was all good.
Yeah, but Tim, you've got to learn to pass on both sides, mate.
Because 2 Leeds players hit the deck. There goes another. Halifax are still going. There's surely going to be room on this far side if they can.
And he's away.
Great tackle.
There.
Good cover there.
Another swift play the ball out.
Now Leeds. And should be able to wear that ball.
Shara tried to get the ball out.
Mate, Mull, I don't know why he didn't think I was going to give that. I remember
every time I watch it, there's no way I think that pass is ever going to come out, and you just bullet it at him. Like
bullet it. It's just I watch it back. I draw in. Who is it? James Simpson.
Yeah. No, you beat him.
I beat him.
Yeah.
I just want. I wanted to try it 100%. I don't want to, risk him taking my tag off and there being no try.
Oh yeah,
I'm giving it. I've got a wing on my side. There's no one in front of him.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to him. I'm never keep that ball. I would never go attempt to try to score that myself. If it's, there's still a risk. If he takes my tag off and there's goes back to tackle, we've lost all our momentum.
The best thing out of this was Wayne's reaction. It cracks me up every time.
Joël, moi je suis pire que toi. Moi ma passe elle est très bonne. C'est lui qui oublie qu'il allait recevoir. T'es fou quoi. So watch it back. Just watch Nathan. Not even ready for just watching me play.
He was there and he was like, "Oh, he's gone."
He was like this, and then went, "Oh shit, I forgot him." Yeah, and then Wayne's like, "Oh." Eh, t'es fou, Joël. C'est lui qui a pas. J'envoie la passe dans ses bras. Il oublie de mettre les mêmes pour attraper le ballon. Anyway, I understand. He saw this star coming into their team. He thought, oh, I'm just going to watch him play. He's going to score it. Well, that's not the kind of player I am. I like to give it out.
Mate,
I like
easy
to serve.
tries. That's what
I like to serve my mates, you know.
Oh, lovely
ball.
that from Tom Halliwell and the offload out the back.
Just committing so many defenders, isn't it?
Shout out to Tom Halliwell.
Some more meters
He's
there.
bloody hard to stop now. It's a pain in the ass.
Try scorer who loses it.
Oh, what was that?
Butler.
He just lost it in collision, I think.
Another big hit from Butler.
Good defending from Butler. Essa é Batava.
Shara again. Fainted the early kick.
Left.
Need to get rid of this, Halifax.
One more.
Oh, great carry behind. But
Go, go, go.
well, I thought I heard last, but they're still going. Shara to the line, but he tags off.
See what happens when you try. I mean, I wasn't expecting him to get my tag off then, but he did. So that's the risk.
Over the top. Who's going to win the chase? It's going to be dabbed dead in goal by Leeds. So Halifax will get the ball back.
Shout out to Josh Butler as well, who has stepped up massively over the years.
Trying to get him to work hard in there.
I remember when I first signed for Leeds Rhinos in 2015. Ryan Richardson, Josh Butler, Tom Halliwell, all beginners.
Try a piece.
You know, none of them could play very well. Scraps was already all right, but he's been playing for 20 years.
Halifax will restart on halfway.
Oh. The bit.
But here go Halifax down the far side. They're going to need to make a tackle. Is he in touch? Has he got the ball down?
T'en vas?
Sure, anyway.
I don't know how he stayed on the pitch then.
Awfully well to stay.
Yeah, amazing, mate.
Bodies lining up on this near side. Big hit.
Too slow on the ends.
Oh, great reverse play. Can Bashara get the ball down? If he has, that's a terrific score. What are the officials going to rule? Try. Brilliant switch of play. And Sebastian Bashara gives Halifax the lead.
Yes, Tom jumped on that one.
Yeah, and then I beat Josh Butler. We have a little push and shove moment with Josh later on in the game.
Right in front.
I got proper told off by Nicola. Or Nicola. How do you call it? How do you say it?
Nicola. Nathan's there again, just in case.
After 15 minutes.
Whether he would have caught the pass, who knows?
Yeah, I'm not giving it to him anymore. After that, mate, Nathan, I'm not giving it back to you. Joël, cette partie, j'étais tellement gros, tellement pas en forme du tout. C'était mi-septembre, tu sais, on s'était pas entraîné depuis début mai, quoi. Enfin, la fin de la saison. J'avais fait 0 sport tout l'été. Je peux te dire, et en plus, Jacques, il m'avait amené sortir la veille dans un truc karaoké, on faisait que boire, donc c'était horrible.
Great kick.
That is a good kick. And look at that. Pressure coming from Bashara. Boom! Look at that. I don't know why I was on my own there doing putting pressure on.
Jack kicked it.
And all the others are lazy.
Simpson with a play to Halliwell. Back to Simpson, Richardson.
That late offload.
So we're doing our best to control their offloads and stuff, but they're still getting through quite a few times.
Tap back by
lucky.
Let's see that. I forgot about that.
He kicks it high.
I knew I couldn't catch it, but I didn't want them to catch it, so tap it back. Yeah. Hey, volleyball, mate.
Volleyball. Oh.
Looking out there with one hand.
Nice dip, Rob.
Tackle there from Tom Halliwell.
Bashara again. That's gone forward, I think.
Forward.
Yeah.
Look at how Wayne Jack throws the ball again, looking
He
at
was
Wayne.
well angry at Wayne.
The no-look pass.
Gros comme un ralouf. Putain, toi, t'es vraiment le bâtard des bâtards. C'est vrai que t'as dit à Cyril l'autre jour que tu trouvais que j'étais très gros, là? Ta race, hein.
So the turnover, Leeds get the ball. It's Ryan Richardson, 10-6 Halifax.
Wayne did it again then as well.
Super League Grand Final.
He does it every time. I didn't know it was an actual thing. I had never noticed it was an actual thing. I thought it was just 2018.
Yeah.
Halliwell. Arriving with pace is Collins. Still going towards the corner.
Nathan stopped that big time.
Play the ball.
He did it again then.
Gaps on this near side. No, the defence there in number, but they're still promoting the ball leads. Working it
Oh,
back.
it's skipping, mate. So I think if teams out there that want to beat Leeds, I think in defence you really got to do this hovering defence thing because they offload it so much. They're all high. I mean, like Josh, Tom, Ryan, they're all really high in their chairs and hard to stop. So they can offload it nearly every single time. And if they offload it and your team isn't already ready on the line with you in defence, they're gonna like at each tackle they're gonna gain way too much terrain, or whatever you call it.
Yeah,
so you've got to be there as a hovering defence to just to stop the offloads. It really neutralises their attack.
I wouldn't choose to kick it towards Wayne's side either.
Who kicked it?
Jack kicked it over for Wayne to chase, but 9 times out of 10, someone else will beat Wayne to picking a ball up off the ground.
Yeah, definitely.
On the left shoulder of Halliwell.
Good stop.
Eventually halted. Really quick play the ball though, Collins. Struggling to break through this.
That was good. Great chair D then. Got on the right shoulder and away they went. Oh, good pick up by Nathan.
There you go. Pick up from Nathan. That's why we won.
But they're looking strong at the back, Fax.
Yeah, they're soaking up the pressure really well, don't they? Aren't they? They know when they get into the right parts of the field.
Really well drilled, really well organised defensively. Bashara, it looks like
good give.
It
was all it needed for the last 3 tackles.
Everything. Simpson. It's play on. It's Bashara. It's the room for Halifax down the far side. He's got all the way through to score another one.
And you notice how I decided to jump Wayne because I didn't trust him to pass the ball afterwards.
The thing is that whole set, so Leeds cut them the whole way down. Let's skip back. Where are we at?
Viens rouler demain à Vauvert. C'est mort, moi, je roule pas, moi. Je rigole.
1 sec. So from there.
So from
from
here,
the,
yeah.
Look at how many yards they make. It's like individual run.
But they're looking strong at the back, Fax.
And again here, Mullo would have gained yards. Here comes Wayne again, same thing.
Yeah, nothing.
Right, so nothing. You come in, you do 1 offload. You beat 2 people, go through the gap, offload.
I realise there's 3 people on me.
Yeah.
Rob's always there on the wing, ready. Rob's great for that.
Yeah, same with Nathan on the other side. It just didn't get out.
Down the far side. He's got all the way through.
And then give it to Jack instead of Wayne, because Jack can do the magic that Wayne cannot. But yeah, it comes from you've got to. So I got 3 guys on me. Instead of trying to beat them even further, or you look for opportunities, and it's just that quick decision making whilst playing again.
Yeah.
And you realise you've got three people on you, so there's got to be a gap somewhere. So you just keep your head up, you look. So I've got Rob on my wing. There's no one in front of him. Off to Rob it goes.
There was no offloads for the first sort of 3 tackles, but there was no yardage either. It's like one person come up, turn in, and be like, "Oh,
yeah, just drives." And it wasn't fast play of the ball either. It was like looking at the ref, complaining. Yeah,
just a little simple pass out. Like you did your job, pass it out. See you later.
Yeah, honestly, it's nothing that hard either.
So casual. So casual.
So casual. That's Jack Brown for you.
So casual.
Really impressive first 20 minutes or so from Halifax.
Convert the chances really well, haven't they?
I remember how tired I felt already. I was like, God,
defensively, as you mentioned,
I was pushing my chair so hard.
The real pressure at the back. They've soaked up.
It wasn't helping with Wayne shouting at me.
You're right. Every time they got to that line, barring I think one opportunity, they've converted. That's why the scoreline reads 16-6.
Will be interesting towards the end of the games how much energy this.
Did we? Sorry, I missed that. We put it out.
Yeah, Nathan Mallow did. He had an awkward bounce on it, so he just cleared it.
Okay.
So Jody Boy Ward is now on for, I'm guessing, Josh.
Come back to Leeds attack the line. Almost there. Quick play the ball out the back.
They nearly scored a try because of me. Then I was late on scraps.
Mm-hmm.
They decided here. Knock on. Yeah, Halifax had the ball. What I was going to say, in the Championship Grand Final, there was a hard-time deficit overturned. It was Bradford who led by 8, 28-20, and ended up losing by 6.
Poor drives. I hate those drives.
And again. And an error. So Mullo, God, go back to the arc at Monksy, would you?
Well, Leeds have the ball back.
That's an awful place to do an error there. They're such a threat now.
Well, his tag fell off, didn't it, when he tried to play the ball?
I don't know.
Really quick play the ball.
But if you're doing a bad drive and you're not going that fast and you're not doing a fast play of the ball, there's no reason for you to rush and you know, have the risk of your tag falling off.
Good speed there, Rob.
Switching from right to left and back to the left. Halifax.
That was good. He wasn't aiming to score there at all. He was aiming to tie up both of the people.
Mate, that shit pass was shit. Watch that back. But I want to see from before.
Watch
the whole set
right
again.
Here, he's not aiming to break through here. He's aiming to keep Tom and Ryan over this side.
Yeah.
Back to the left. Halifax.
Before that, I want to see the whole set, please.
So that's from here. They do the pass out, and Jack picks up, I think, on this one.
Really quick play the ball. Halliwell out the back, or if that had landed, that was a try.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Jack picks it up.
Tag there.
Fast play here, which is a great thing. They're all out of it. Rob uses his speed, getting quite a lot. Right now, we should play fast again.
Tag. Wayne gives it back, and then Rod just ties them two up nicely.
And then Jack takes it in front of me.
That was a shame. That was on. All you had to do is go down the line.
Yeah, I think I thought I should have taken that ball and passed it to him, but he came across. I don't know why.
Just pauses, gives it to Brown. It's a walk in on the top.
And then
yeah.
So
lucky you still score, but it was one of those that as soon as Rob tied them up on that corner, you should have just gone stretched them all the way to the other side.
That's a hard one because you've got a player like Jack coming up. Okay, I was going to defend Ryan then, but actually, because I was going to say when you've got a player like Jack coming up, it's hard to not want to two-man tackle him because he's just that hard to stop. But Ryan didn't actually defend on him; he was just waiting, and then it was in the middle of making the decision again. He was like, "Shall I go on Jack or shall I stay on the wing?" And he hesitated and didn't do either.
It's one of those where you need to, if you're going to stick on the wing, you stick on the winger, let them score on the inside of you. Those are your options. You either have to go hell for leather at the pass or stop the winger.
But I mean, if you've got to make a decision, either one might be the wrong decision, but it's better to take the wrong decision than no decision at all. And right then, that was like no decision. So you've got to make your mind, pick a choice and just go for it. And if it was the wrong one, that's how you learn. You learn from it. You think, oh, that was the wrong one. Next time I'll do it differently.
Well, that's it. It's a mixture of sort of luck and, and determining who's the major threat there.
Yes, Joe. Don't know what you're saying yes about, but I love you. Mate, I've been thinking of you. I love you so much.
15 minutes.
Honestly, just seeing your name now is bringing me all this big
Emotion.
smile and happy vibes. Oh, I feel so good.
Change for Leeds, but want to see this get much worse.
Ewan Clibbins is on now, so they've made
Ewan
Tom
Clibbins.
Halliwell. Yeah, Tom Halliwell's off.
To go a bit deeper.
Joe wants to come on.
Carries the ball in.
Carries the ball so well.
Should we put him on? You there, mate? Hello, I think we've lost... is everyone else there? I think I've lost Fred here. Lost the stream. Can you hear me, Joe? Is everyone lost Fred right now? Shit. This is bad. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm now left on my own. Our excellent host, Fred Nye, has lost internet, it seems. There you go. I'm alone. Right. Can I bring you on, Joe? I don't know. Sorry, guys, about this. Let's see if Fred manages to reconnect. Give him a call. You all right, mate? We've lost you. I don't think Lottie plays Fortnite, so that's not the problem. How long was left in the second half? In the first half? Not that long. Anyway, so shall we update what we've seen up till now? Hovering defence to stop Leeds because they offload a lot. So defence goes up in a line. Really important in rugby to go up in a line, especially against a team like Leeds. Just stops their offloads from working, from paying off. And as I mentioned, when they've got players like that that are really tall and hard to stop, like Tom Halliwell, Josh Butler, Ryan Richardson, it's just important to be there in defence as a support to stop the guy that's coming from an offload. What else have we seen? Me being too fat, so make sure you eat well, stay in good shape. About 14 minutes left. He's not answering. He might have a major... I might have to set up the whole stream again myself. I'll give him a call. If not, Joe, we can do it, you and me together. You know what? I'll start setting it up, just in case. You're right, mate. Is it... Are you coming back or what? I am. I'm alone. You've left me alone on the stream. I am on... Yeah. Oh, okay. Shall I just... I can create a new stream and do it myself then. There's 14 minutes left. Do you want me to make it quickly? Sorry, guys. People are getting impatient, especially this guy called Joe Coyd. He's written about 15 messages in the last 2 minutes. And it feels awkward being alone on a stream as well. I've just got my face in big now. Oh, you're back.
Hello, mate. Yeah, I've
there you are. Right, see ya.
I had to hot.
Sorry about that, guys. It was awkward moment. I kind of filled in the gaps as I started talking.
Oh, cheers, buddy.
All your mates left you, Seb. Yeah, mate. Fred is like, can't count on him. The worst host ever. I'm hosting.
I mean, I know. I was with him. I was out. He's like, oh, he's talking again.
All right, let me do something.
Share that. That should be up now. There we go. Right. Yeah, it's weird. My whole internet just crashed. I'm going off on my phone at the moment. Sweet. Right. Back underway. Where did you see up to, buddy?
It just cut as soon as you cut, mate. Did we saw
this is the kickoff from the try just then.
Early days, of course, things can change for Leeds.
Oh, is that? Yeah, maybe.
Much worse this stage.
Yeah, Rod picks it up.
Shortish restart.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about when it cut out.
Move your mouse again, please, so we can get rid of all the. Yeah, there you go.
So well. Big Bashara.
So yeah, basically it's just a lot great tying up 2 players each time.
Yeah,
Can he get away?
it's not that hard. I mean, if you manage to beat one person, you draw in 2 or 3 people. It's like right there, he should have played it instead of looking at the ref. Because we had numbers.
Yeah, he was trying to get a fresh 6, but he gets it out anyway.
That's good. Let's watch this back to see how it happened.
So because it starts again, obviously, because Jack had 3 here. If he'd have just
3 there,
other than playing
Jody and James don't look too ready. Well, Jody's getting ready.
I think Jody actually ends up in no man's land. She doesn't have anybody.
Yeah. So what happened is Jody doesn't know that Scraps is on her inside because Scraps does have Maul. Is it Maul or Jack? No, Scraps has Jack.
Scraps is on Jack. Jody should be on Wayne, and Simo should be on.
And Simo should be on the winger.
Yeah,
Rob, yeah. But Jody, it's a lack of communication again. I mean, communication is massive. I don't know how many times we can say this, but she stays there for no reason.
Yeah, I'd say Scraps had Jack as well. Like gets chair position on him and stops him. She's just sort of sat in the middle.
Is that Jody's fault? I think it might have been Scraps' fault not communicating. I'm pretty sure Scraps isn't shouting there. I've got him, slide. He should be screaming there. I've got him, don't worry, slide.
Yeah, it's always someone. It's got to be a communication thing if someone ends up nowhere.
And if Jody hears that, she's obviously going to slide, and she would have had Wayne, and James would have had Rob. It's just lack of communication there.
From Halifax, that was so quick for Rob Hawkins.
But then again, it's the same thing again. The problem is when you've got Jack Brown coming to the reflex is often to try and stop him, like two men on him to stop him because it's that hard to stop.
So little sticker on the side of your chair there, Jack. Oh.
Is that the Argonaut sticker?
Yeah, mate.
God.
6-6.
He played us at home one day, and he was like, "Oh, can you just grab my chair?" I was like, "What?" So I grabbed his chair and put a sticker on it.
It's skipping slightly again, mate. I don't know if your internet is.
I don't know. Well, this is off my phone now, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Well, they couldn't wish for a better
Let us know if it gets really bad.
That's a better restart from Leeds.
Is it still skipping?
It is, but
forced to drop out.
Might be getting a bit better. I'm not sure. We'll see. So drop out.
Well, bounces just short of halfway and actually turns Nathan Collins around. It's Richardson.
Good drop out.
To retrieve, but the ball goes dead.
Back to their half.
Oh, you did you get? Yeah, you've been subbed off here for Norris, I believe.
Yeah, I believe I went up to them and said, "Mate, I'm so tired. Can you take me off for a bit?" I asked to come off. Mate, it was hot as well, and suffering.
It'll end up the same thing as like the World Cup final. You're up by a lot, like you're up by 20 points. That's when you should have made some subs to rest some people.
Yeah, I felt like I needed a rest to be able to perform. I don't know if I come back on the first half or just the second half, but I needed to come up, and I asked to, which doesn't happen often to me. I don't usually feel tired in a game, but I was completely out of it.
Your first taste of wheelchair rugby league. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying our coverage.
Good dip by Rob.
From the Rugby Football League, big hit.
Yeah, it is skipping quite a lot. Which isn't that nice. Keep it, just get it to buffer a bit. Is Joe coming or not? No, he's not.
I sent him the link.
Yes, so did I, but he's changed his mind. He's still in bed, Joe is. So for those who don't know Martin Norris, he was part of the England team pre-2015, part of the World Cup finalist group in 2013. Pretty sure he was there in 2008 as well, at the World Cup. Much younger version of himself. You know that picture I sent of Jack and Wayne? With Wayne all fat and all.
Yeah.
I found another one of Wayne, which is even worse. Like during play. All right, do you want to start trying to play it again? See if it works better?
Yeah, just trying to get the old Wi-Fi to work.
Oh.
Halifax just sweeping the ball so easily. Boardman.
Is he trying to give it?
Have another chance here, right down the middle. They're going to score once more.
I don't know. That was weird.
We didn't see any.
You
of
see
that,
or is it still skipping?
No, we didn't see any of that. I just saw Rob was suddenly down the middle, but I don't say how. Unfortunately, it looked like he beat James. Or was it Scraps? I don't know.
Oh yeah, he goes through the gap there, but he's sort of inside of Jody, I think.
And I'm alone again. God, sorry guys, today is awful. Fred's internet. Got to pay your bills. Get better connection. God. And all my mates have left me again.
I just reset it. Oh dear, right.
So right now,
at the moment,
I'm pretty sure Rob is 2-1. There's someone on the wing as well, isn't there? How did we watch before
Nathan
this? How did this happen? Yeah, Nathan's there. Watch before that. There's no reason Scraps to be late on him. And Scraps looks at Jodie as it was her fault as well, but it's not.
You get the two people there.
Yeah, so they get. So Ewan should be okay.
Now then, they're going to have another chance here, right down the middle. They're going to score once more.
Okay, watch it again. Put it in slow mo, right? Just slightly slower. Because in my opinion, first of all, Ewan, when he retreats, he should retreat towards the other side of the pitch. Because James is there as marker. He doesn't need to.
You've got, because now you've got Ryan as well.
Ewan comes there. Ewan's number 9 or whatever. He pushes towards the wing where he should be pushing out.
Yeah.
But then there is Martin Norris. Right, I missed it again. I was watching the other side of the pitch. Scraps is late there. I don't know what. So can we? Sorry,
there wasn't a slide basically. So from here, Ewing tucks the wrong side. He should have gone right.
Yeah. But then, so pause it there.
So then the thing is Ewing goes. Yeah, Ewing goes the whole way wide and ends up covering Martin for his drive. Norris. So that leaves Simo then stuck in here. I don't know why Scraps is in.
Scraps didn't trust Ryan for some reason. That's the main issue here, actually. Scraps doesn't trust Ryan to stop Wayne. Wayne's not the best individual performer. He's not that much of a risk against Ryan. Scraps went on the wrong guy there. I don't know why he came over. He should have been on Rob, and Jody should have been on Mull. But now, if you look at it right now, I don't know how they wouldn't score a try at Halifax because Jody's got a back turn. Scraps is late, and there's still a winger left on his own there. So all he has to do, Rob, is push forward and pass it if he needs to, and if not, keep it, and it's a try. There's no way that can't be a try unless you're shit. So Scraps error for defending the wrong man then. So Nathan, you're not perfect, mate.
Now then, they're going to have another chance here. Right down the middle, they're going to score once more. And it's another one.
And I'm pretty sure that is the hat trick already, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
He thought he had 4.
Yeah, that's his 3rd.
Were they called tag? I think they called tag.
Really?
Who took his tag off?
Must have been Simo.
I did not see that.
They're going to have another chance.
Yeah, so he missed. It's got to be Simo. Yeah, Simo.
And it's another one.
I think he's took his tag.
Rob Hawkins.
Well done, Simo. God, I wasn't expecting that. Nice pushing. It just shows how much Simo has sped up. You know, with all the effort he does, he's doing all this training. He goes to a CrossFit place, but it doesn't actually do CrossFit. But he's been working out so much, and he's gained so much speed compared to before.
One-handed take.
Good push from Simo.
In the middle, it's gone backwards. Picked it up, Hawkins.
I don't know how we got back onto that. All the
way
way out.
Another big hit
One more.
Back door, though. What's the referee see?
Turn over there.
Turn over. They just move the ball so quick.
It was, that was all right because they're actually passing the ball, nearly getting through gaps, being an actual threat. They're not. It's not that scrambling attack where people are just trying to get through dumbly. There was actually, a thought process behind it all. I think Jack is trying to call them to stop the play because Wayne is stopped. No one, Wayne literally stays on the floor for a long time. I remember this.
Yeah,
no one went to pick him up. This is very bad.
This is when I get, was trying to get me back.
Every team should have a guy picking up tags and picking up players. Wayne here, who is, very disabled, stays on the floor and stays there for about 5 minutes. No one comes to help him out.
This came up at the end of the season as well because they said about because after a while you'll see here the Leeds go all the way down the other end and I come on and pick Wayne up. Bearing in mind I'm wearing a Halifax top, and they brought it and was trying to get us suspended from the league or something. I don't know. They sort of pull it in about
you suspended.
Yeah, because I came on the pitch and they was like, "Oh, members of the public shouldn't be allowed." And they were like, "Well, hang on, like." Yeah, it's a weird one.
Well, they shouldn't be allowed. But then again, who's coming?
Yeah, they said I interfered with play.
Yeah, Wayne tried to crawl into the play of the ball.
Yeah.
But he just stays there.
Right, there's me. I'm in the middle of the people in the stands there with two white tops. I'm walking over now because the play's halfway line. I was like, it's not infracting. No one's going to come pick him up because the only person I think on their bench at the time was Jade.
Yeah, how come they don't have a tag? I don't know. Isn't it what's his name?
So that's it there. So they're here, and I've just run on then to go pick him up. The funniest thing is like the best part of all of this was Wayne saying how he never falls out his chair and he doesn't need to learn to get up in the England camp before this. And I came over to him and I was like, "Do you need a hand, mate?" It's just like proper rubbing taunt to the moon.
Wayne.
But yeah,
it's bad to not have anyone pick him up. It leaves you four. Leaves you four on
look,
fire.
Wayne's still not in. So it wasn't. Yeah, they put in an official complaint. There he is now. Official complaint about me coming on and picking him up. The thing is,
can we watch back? I want to see Jody's pass. Why?
The first game when I watched Leeds play Medway actually here when we very first started the Argonauts, and James Simo got smashed out of his chair and I think he hurt his arm or something and he was laying on the floor. He didn't even unclip straight away. Do you know what he does now? This was in 2015? It's the first time I ever met Simo. And their first day they came on, he was like, "No, I'm all right. Like, was getting up and he was struggling to get in his chair. And I came on and I was like, "Oh, you're all right, buddy?" He's like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, "Sorry, I'll just hold your chair." Because I know he knows how to climb in. And it was like that. Everyone forgot about that. But obviously, as soon as I picked up Wayne, it was a big issue again. It was like, really, guys?
That's bad. So back again because the pass is before that.
Whose pass?
I don't. Jody's one before this. There you go. So right now, okay, she's fighting. Just wasting time now. Tries to tag up quickly.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I think it's trying to do too many things at once. She's got this excellent way of retagging with her own hand. I actually learned that from her. But she's doing that and throwing the ball at the same time, and it just didn't work. And they nearly lost the ball from that because it didn't hit anyone. They were lucky on the bounce.
All they had to do was pass it out. You're playing 5-on-4. Like, Wayne didn't catch any of those offensive plays.
I know. They were 5-on-4 for all that time. But I don't think they actually noticed because they were in the fire of the game. They didn't even realise they were 5-on-4. And that's, once again, just having that clear mind and just, taking... There's this thing I've learned about. It's this 5-second rule. If you before making a decision, you've got 5 seconds to breathe. And then that 5 seconds lets you notice what's going on. You know, you just think for 5 seconds what is going on, and they would have noticed they're 5-on-4, and it's just we'll just stick a drive on one side and just all play it, and we'll have numbers. In the international laws, if someone's on the floor, as long as it doesn't bother the security of the game, it's not a problem. You can play on. And in wheelchair sports, as there's only 5 players, if one's on the floor, 5 against 4 is a huge difference already. I think we've lost you again, mate. God, this is frustrating. I'm sorry, boys. Jack, Fred is the worst host. The worst. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, it switched back over to my Wi-Fi.
Blimey. I'm hosting on Friday, I'm telling you that. I've got fibre. Don't have any issues with it.
So do I, mate.
Oh, English fibre must be shit.
I don't know. It's really strange. It just got out and went back in. Are you back in now?
The game's not on.
No, I paused the game. I'm not stupid.
Okay. Yeah. Tim's just commenting with loads of little dots saying that you've frozen again. Everyone's getting frustrated, Fred. Can you please stop this?
Oh, okay. I'll call up Virgin and be like, hey, what's going on?
I've got a live stream going on. It's very important. Yeah. And you're ruining it. And is this Jack scoring a try? We've just missed Jack scoring a try?
Yeah, so this was got held up here because it was caught up on chairs.
Robert Hawkins.
We're going to be losing all our viewers right now.
Early kick through from.
Yeah, it's just a kick off of Wayne and then he chased through.
Right, we didn't see any of that. Honestly, it just cut the whole thing. We have nothing.
What,
it just jumped from Jack playing the ball, and then we couldn't see anything, and then now suddenly Jack's got the ball and scoring a try. We didn't see any of that.
Is this playing for you now?
Deserved leaders.
It's skipping for me now.
This is annoying.
But still, spectators shouldn't be allowed on pitch at any time. Yeah, I completely agree. Spectators shouldn't be. But then, who's going to pick Wayne up? I don't know. I think it was a kind gesture from Fred.
I was about to say, the thing was as well, like I said, I'm wearing a Halifax top out there. You know, it's not like I'm a random person from the thing. So do you then think that I should have been banned this whole season then, Tom?
Well, that's a bit abusive. But
well, that's what they were fighting for.
It would have been better if you didn't have a Halifax top on, maybe. If you're just this random person in the crowd helping a guy out. But I still think it's Halifax's fault as a team not having someone as a. I mean, why couldn't?
Is this playing for you now, buddy?
Why couldn't Jade do it, for example? I didn't get why Jade can do it. What did Jack say? Halifax had Jade on the bench.
Is this playing for you, buddy?
Go on, give it a try.
Who's going to win this chase? Halifax have got a couple of jerseys there. Is Brown going to go under the post? He is. Second of the evening for Jack.
So was it who kicked the ball? Because I still haven't seen that. Was it Wayne?
Yeah.
Okay, it was kick and chase. Jack won the chase. We didn't really see it, but it doesn't matter.
Is it playing now? Is the question.
Still skipping.
Hawkins, Brown, and Bashar are the other scorers.
Yeah. So pause that there. So we can, yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree with Tim. I've played many games now of Royal Rugby League, and sometimes when someone on the team is on the floor, if the guy that picks up people on our team isn't available, sometimes the guy from the other team comes up and help. It's in the spirit of the game. You're right, Tim. So I think I don't know who was on for Leeds there that could come and help, but you know you've got to get someone to help. In the spirit of the game, you've got to stay, sportsmanship, isn't it? Have you lost that, Tom? Have you lost your sportsmanship? He's lost their sportsmanship. I remember 2015, you were all a bunch of good lads. And now you're all dicks.
Wow. Halifax have got a couple of jerseys there. Is Brown going to go under the post? He is. Second of the evening for Jack Brown.
Especially that scraps. That small one.
They stretch their advantage.
Is this playing for you now?
It's a great read there from Wayne Boardman. He sees the whole Leeds defence.
No one picks us up, we get up ourselves.
And there's 2 Halifax.
Yeah. Well, Wayne unfortunately cannot pick himself up. So.
Jack Brown.
Well, does everyone on your team get up themselves? Yeah, I guess you don't have any strongly disabled people.
The look of the first half hour, that won't be happening tonight unless Leeds find some
Yeah,
way.
you've got mainly able people in your team. A bit like Catalan.
Is this playing for you now, all right?
No, but oh yeah, it is now. Yeah.
Cool.
2 tries to his name as well.
It wasn't, and then this person in yellow that started walking by was actually quite fluid. So who's this now? Giving Jack the tea and all
that. Friends of Corals, I think, that ended up going on the bench.
So why didn't they pick up Wayne?
I don't think they were there.
They just come now. I'm pretty sure I've seen them before.
Already have made a giant stride.
We must have had people picking up the tags and stuff. So, yeah. Grand final, and we want to win, is what Tom Halliwell has to say.
How do Leeds stop this? Oh, what do they do?
He's in training and just a kid.
The ball when they've got it.
Who's Jack talking about now?
The last time they ended it positively.
Mate, it's skipping a lot. It's skipping bad.
They'll get the ball back here, or should do.
Sorry, guys, watching Friday, second half, same time. Will be much better because your man, Seb the Pleb, will be hosting. The tag collector.
I mean, the tag collector. There's nothing else I can do now, man. When it's gone off, this is literally all I can do is go have it off on my phone.
He could still pick up Wayne, though, couldn't he, Jack? It just happens sometimes. People don't realise there's a player on the floor. They don't see it, and then it just stays on that. Drop
Is that
out.
playing all right?
It's a bit better. It's still skipping a bit.
Yeah, you can score very quickly.
Well, there's another push pass
in this game, but you can't score if you don't have the ball.
No, it's skipping badly, mate.
Here come Halifax. Every time Halifax have the ball, they look like they're going to post more points.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Right.
What we could do.
I mean, there's nothing else I can do on this, mate.
There's 7 minutes left. We could on Friday do the last 7 minutes of the game of the first half and do the second half.
Yeah.
We could do that. The internet's too slow today. We something out of our control.
No,
control the controllables.
There's nothing I can do with that.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We might have to wrap it up then.
Yeah, mate. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
I've now got to spend the day sorting out my internet.
Yeah. So on Friday, then we're trying to. I don't think we can have. I'm trying to have Simo, James Simpson, captain. Is he captain of Leeds Rhinos? Trying to have him as a guest. So we'll be watching the second half. Hopefully, it will be all fluid and we can watch the whole thing properly. And the last 7 minutes of the first half. We'll be having big banners up, very dynamic, with big caps and all that, capital letters. Jack Brown, this was his first time at a game. He was struggling to bring the tea on at right time. Lord, can you imagine being a kid brand new and having to face Wayne? Yeah, must say, facing Wayne isn't the funnest of things. Even though, once again, Wayne was shit this first half.
Right.
Jack, you were getting angry at Wayne again. Yeah.
Because this is just dying on me.
Yeah. That's all right. All right. Well, thank you for watching. We're very sorry about the issues we've had today. We'll see you on Friday, hopefully with a lot less issues, and we'll watch, as I said, the whole second half, and we'll finish beforehand the last 7 minutes of the game of today, the first half. Thank you. Bye, Jack. It was lovely not having you on. See, it was an interesting first half, though. And I think the second half will be interesting because it's kind of a comeback for Leeds, maybe. I can't remember now. But Halifax is quite ahead. I think we've lost Fred again. So